you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Good move. Jokic has a tremendous feel for what to do and when to do it.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
They get it again. Johnson, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Bridges. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Bridges. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does. He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Noms Tirana, he's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Hart's checked in for Robinson. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Brunson, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Good on the bucket. That's 12 points for Nikola Jokic.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Tyson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Murray. New York also changing it up. Yabusele comes in for Bridges. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Shamet.
Offensively, that's where he's at his best. Hart is driving, he's thriving. Putting his head down, going to the rack.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch. They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hardaway, the pass to Watson. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Again, Denver scores.
Smart shot by a smart player. Bruce Brown converting.
New York trailing. Pass to Yabusele. Towns, left side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Again, Denver scores.
Hey, he's a big guy that can pull up from seemingly anywhere at any time. Jokic is just made a little different, folks.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call, as a matter of fact. But that was 40 years ago.
Strawther's checked in for Watson. Here's Brunson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
From deep, Jokic hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 24.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the inside. Yeah, that one's good. 26 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
25.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Bridges in Hart of the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Here's Murray. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the Knicks shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. Here's Shamet. Out to Bridges. It's Shamet on the wing. Connects from downtown. Shamet's got 6 points.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Robinson against Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Murray scanning the floor. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Knicks trail by 8. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer, and it really speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Now here's McBride. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Major force from Mikal Bridges there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in between games. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Town, really powerful.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's McBride. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
The Nuggets lead by 7. Out left to the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here's a look at some numbers for Cam Johnson. Knicks trail by 7. Here's McBride. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. It's Hart on the wing. Fires in the triple. Hart's got 5 points.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Going into the offseason, Clark, a priority for the Nuggets was adding depth.
Jokic himself bluntly made it clear that's what they needed. Denver was worn down by the end of that OKC series. You could see it. And depth was a strength for each of the conference finals.
Now a timeout called by Denver. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway comes in for Tyson. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Now here's Yabusele. Outside Brunson. No good on the triple. A nice shot by Watson. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And here's Jokic outside. The triple goes for Jokic.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely, just deadly from deep so far.
Brunson on the drive. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 10.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Inside, Jokic drops it in.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Brunson taking his time here. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to get out on Brunson from there, or he's going to make it a long game.
That one's good for 2.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's McBride, and it's New York scoring again. The Nuggets lead by 4. Now here's Jokic. Last game, 26 points for him.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Outside Brunson. Shoots over. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He's nearing the 40-point.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. He had 37 points and 2 assists. And Kenny, what did you do? And it's just about...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Hayden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Murray. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Bridges. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Bridges has got 8.
You know, Bridges rarely forces things. That's one thing you appreciate about his game. He stays within himself and plays within the flow of the game.
Watson, and terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
Here's Bridges. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Inside, here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up. He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Bridges into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Jokic against Robinson. Three-pointer. And yes, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Brunson with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
Valanciunas finds Jokic. For 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Bridges outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Nuggets lead by 7. Jokic passes to Murray. There's that strength. Murray.
Strong finish by Murray. Jamal Murray is simply a bucket. He's a scorer.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Jokic passes to Watson. Shoots over Bridges. Again, Denver scores.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Now a timeout called by New York. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Tyson, he's checked in for Watson. Strawther comes in for Valanciunas. Hardaway's checked in for Johnson. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. New York also changing it up. Yabusele, he's checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Shaman. And here's Jokic outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Clarkson. Unloads from 13. Offensive board. Takes a 3. Strawther grabs a miss. The Nuggets lead by 12. Now here's Brown. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Hart. Tyson with the bucket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Brunson outside. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Down low. And that one's good. Strawther.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Jokic against Yabusele from behind the arc. And Jokic hits from deep. Jokic has got 59 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Brunson. Oh, taking it to him. Jalen Brunson.
When Brunson is working in that mid-range area, you can pretty much mark it up, count him.
From deep, Jokic. Another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Denver. They lead by 13. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for New York, Bridges and Hart are the 3 and the 4. Miles McBride is out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Towns in at the center. Here's Watson. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
For 3, Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Murray with it. Towns covering. The 3 is up. Murray's shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Hart. Here's Shamet. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now there's the strength we talk about often with Valanciunas. It helps him convert on these physical takes.
Now a timeout called by New York.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dance team.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. New York working the ball around now. Towns owning it inside.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Again, the miss by Murray.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
And Jamal Murray gets a 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And that one drops.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
McBride with it. He's against Murray. And it's in there.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. They led by as many as 18. And they call an illegal screen here.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Watson with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Murray inside. From the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
There you go. Bridges playing the role of facilitator. Well, I like that.
Denver leading by 11. Right side Murray. Valanciunas down low. McBride covers. Oh, he misses the dunk. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Gets it down to single digits. Shamit's got 12 points in just the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Watson. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. And it's Jokic missing. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Bridges. Blocked. Brown looking around. To the inside. From the stripe. Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Drains the triple.
Reading the defense well that time. Brunson just rises and fires.
Over to the left wing. From deep, Jokic connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 10. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. Open shot from Brunson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there. 44 seconds left in the 4th. From deep, Jokic, good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. And they pick up 2.
Brunson really gifted when it comes to orchestrating the offense. Always plays at his own pace under control. He's a top-tier passer, too.
From deep, Jokic, and again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And listen to this crowd, letting him hear it.
As well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays in league history.
That basket has to look as wide as a swimming pool for him right now, because he is splashing in every 3 he takes.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down. 5 ticks left to play in the 4th quarter. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.